Okay, boys and girls, hello, how are you? This is not very good, so we're going to see if we can find a better spot for my camera. That looks a lot better. So, boys and girls, are you ready for another week of a story? I know you are, because you're very, very excited. Now, some of you might be wondering, what story is Moshe going to pick today? Well, let me tell you. I picked a storybook that's called The Place That I Love. It's written by R.G. Cohen, and it's illustrated by Alexander Levitus. I don't even know who they are. Now, inside, we are told to write, Lashem Ha'aretz Malay. This book belongs to the Khan family. Please read me. And it's got a great picture called The Place That I Love. What do you love? I love to be home. And I chose this book today because I thought we are all spending a lot of time at home. And we're not going to school. And we're not going to shul. And people are thinking, I give up. How are we going to manage? I can't even go to shul on Yom Tov. Chas v'shalom. Hopefully we will be able to. But if Mashiach doesn't come, maybe we won't be able to. And I'm not going to school. Well, I want to tell you something. Your home is a little Beis Hamikdash, and it's a Beis Chabad, and it's a very special home. And it's a home because it's so special because it's your home. And this is a story about your home. So I want you to close your eyes. Everyone's eyes closed. And I want you to go on a story. We're taking you to your home. Let's go. This is, by the way, dedicated memory of the 1.5 million Yiddish Kinderlach that we'll never forget. Okay, The Place That I Love. Here we go. Look how beautiful. And that's the street. You can walk down the street to your house. You never know who you'll meet. If you do, give them a nice greet. And they might in turn give you a treat. Hey, that was not bad. I just made it up. Okay, so here's the house. Do you know why my Jewish home is a treasure? Each room in my house gives Hashem so much pleasure. You got it. Look at this beautiful home. And look at this Hasidic Shabbat. It's got beautiful yarmulke and payas and sitzes. So many beautiful things. And you see the mezuzah on the door. That is very nice. Very nice mezuzah. Come in. Wipe your feet. you've always got to wipe your feet. You know why you got to wipe your feet? Because you don't want to bring in all the mud and dirt from outside. Let me give you a tour. Gather around me right at the front door. Here's something important you don't want to miss. A great big mezuzah that I always give a kiss. So, have you given your mezuzah a kiss today? If you haven't, if you're already tucked in bed, maybe sneak out and run to your door and give it a beautiful kiss and say, mezuzah, I love you, and say good nacht, because I want to tell you something. When you kiss the mezuzah before you go shluffy, before you go to sleep, it makes you feel so much better and you feel nice and secure. So every night before you go to sleep, of course you get negavasa, and of course you brush your teeth. But one of the things, of course you say Shema, one of the things that you do is you give the mezuzah a kiss. Now, look what happens. The first thing you see when you walk through the door are books. The books are Sefarim. In the study from ceiling to floor. I've got that. Baruch Hashem. Hashem is very kind to me. All around. All the way from down, all the way up. And you can see all around Sefarim all the way. Are you getting dizzy? Woo! Sefarim all around. Because that's very, very important. Sefarim to learn Torah. Because Torah is the bestest Torah. Torah is the most important thing you'll ever do in your life. And we love the Torah. So, just look at this farm, how many we've got. They help us learn Torah, so we need a lot. Yes, my Jewish home is my favorite spot. That is beautiful. Look at the picture, full of Sfarim. And one of the mitzvahs is called a Bayis Mole Sfarim. Bayis means a home. Mole means so full of Sfarim, means holy books of the Torah. Now, when there's a simcha, when there's a very special, joyous occasion, our living room dances, bar mitzvah, new babies, what wonderful chances to join in the singing and say Mazel Tov. So look at all these people. There's a cake there, and there's a baby, and everyone is so excited. Yes, my Jewish home is the place that I love. Maybe there's a bar mitzvah coming. Maybe there's a bris. Maybe there was a shalom zacha. Maybe there was an option. Maybe there was a chasana. Yep. Sometimes I've had a chasana in someone's house. True story. Well, you know what? Look at this wonderful picture. And you think to yourself, what simcha would you like to go to? That would be interesting. I would love to go to my nephew's getting married very soon, and I would love to go for his chasana. And what other simcha would I want to go? My friend his baby had a bris, and I couldn't go. That was sad, and I missed that one. Yes. Now look at this. Our dining room waits. When will Shabbos arrive? We want Shabbos. We light bright candles, burning the room comes alive. There's a kiddush and a challah, a smile on its face. Yes, my Jewish home is a beautiful place. You got it. So look at this amazing Shabbos table. Look, you got the Shabbos lights. Can you see the lichters? 2 lichters. You got 2 challahs over there, and you got the kiddush cup, and you got maybe the zaidi and the tati, or maybe the tati and the big sun, and all the Yiddish kinderlach. Look how happy they are. And look, what a beautiful mishpacha. What a beautiful family. This is very, very, very special family. You see the tzitzis and the yarmulke, and look at this girl. Maybe it's davening, and look how nicely they're playing. It's very big mitzvah to play nicely together. Now, that's on Shabbos. On Shabbos to have a big feast. Watch out in the kitchen. We warned by my mommy, make sure to keep milky foods and meaty foods away from each other. Are we allowed to mix meat and milk? Oh no. We don't mix any milk and meat. Because the Torah says, we've got to keep meat and milk far away. And we have a separate milk kitchen, or some people have a separate milk sink and a separate fleshik sink, a separate fleshik oven and a separate milk oven. They have separate sets of cutlery. Everything is separate. And we make sure that we don't mix, even by accident, any milk meat. So look at this. We are very careful. The tati standing over his kinderlach, making sure that they're not mixing any milk and meat. That's very good. We check kosher labels on food from the store. If we run out of treats, then we go buy more. Yes, my Jewish home is a place that I adore. Look at these yummy treats. They're making chicken, but the chicken is in a separate place than the milk. Here, I think they're making maybe some breakfast cereal. They've got a bottle of milk, and they're making maybe some scrambled eggs. You could put milk and scrambled eggs. Some people like that. Or cereal, or maybe they're making lasagna. Some people like to, you could have a cheese lasagna. Yep. And here they've got fleshik. They're making chicken. And I don't know what else they're making. You could use your imagination. What would you like to see in that kitchen? The backyard is where we burn chametz each year. When I grew up in London, and we used to burn the chametz in our backyard. Here in Melbourne, sometimes my dear father-in-law, he burns it in his front yard. And some people just burn it on the street. They make a little fire. Or some people make it in the backyard. Or sometimes, in the back of yeshiva, maybe they make a little fire and everyone comes together. And when it's nice weather, we learn Torah right here. You know why? Because you want to learn Torah in your house. We want to make your house the Beis HaMikdash, your house the Beis Chabad. So you've got to learn Torah in your room. When you have in your room a mezuzah and a tzedakah box and a chumash and a tanya and a siddur, that is a ched etzivus Hashem. That is the most amazing room in the world. That's right. And when you learn Torah in your home, you're making your home a real Beis HaMikdash. And Hashem says, I want to live in that home. That is the most beautiful, special home. And you know what's so special? Hashem could live in my home. Hashem could live in your home. Hashem could live in your friend's home. Hashem could live in all of our homes. Yep. We build a big sukkah when leaves start to fall. Yes, my Jewish home is the best place of all. Soon it's going to be sukkahs, and we're going to build a big sukkah. We're going to schlep the sukkah. We're going to build 4 walls. It's very hard work. Look at these boys and look at these girls helping the Tati and Mami build a sukkah. Now that is what I call mitzvah kinderlach. And you know what? They could even write a mitzvah note. Yep, they could write a mitzvah note because mitzvahs are beautiful. That is very true. Come and see the bedroom I share with my brothers. And when there are guests, we squeeze in some others. That's a big mitzvah. I don't know the words. You need to have some guests. Guests are the best. So, this siddur is mine. And this tzedakah box too. When Father says, clean up your toys, then I do. Oh, do you clean up your mess when you Tati and Mami tell you to? I know you do because you are such great kinderlach. Yes, my Jewish home is full of mitzvahs. It's true. Look at the boy. He's putting away all his mess. He's cleaning up his room. Look at tidy. Look, what amazing. I actually just noticed here, he's actually got an arrow, a bow and arrow for Lag BaOmer. We had Sukkot, we had Pesach, and this is for Lag BaOmer. He's got Sfarim. He's got a tzedakah box. And here's another tzedakah box. And he's got a clock to tell him that he's 1 minute closer to Mashiach. And he's got more Sfarim. And Negavasa. And tzedakah box. And Negavasa again. And they're playing chess. That's a very smart room. Really, really nice. We make this a house that Hashem is so proud of. And Hashem really, really is. You know why? Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. up, down, down, right, left, all around, here, there, and everywhere. That's where he can be found. And he's in your house. Now look, Hashem looks at his house and says, what a beautiful home. What a magnificent home because of you, Yiddish Kinderlach, and all the mitzvahs that you do. And it's your Jewish home, the place that you love. Now, I want to ask you something. Let's think of all the mitzvahs that we could do in your home now. All the mitzvahs. So, should we start when we wake up in the morning? We could right away say, Amore ani elefonecha, Omelecha hai vekayam, Shehechazarta binishmasi bechemra rabba emunasecha. How much Hashem believes in you that you're gonna do so well today. You're gonna go and wash Negel Wasser. You're gonna put on your tzitzis. I'm sure you're wearing them when you were schloffing. You're gonna give them a kiss. You're gonna give your mezuzah a kiss. Then you're gonna say brachas, and you're gonna make a bracha before you eat. And you're gonna daven, and you're gonna learn, and you're gonna be nice, and you're gonna be helpful. And what other mitzvahs do you think you could do? I want you to think to yourself 5 mitzvahs that you could do every single day. Do you know that if you walk up to your mommy and say, Mommy, could I help you today? That is a mitzvah. Do you know that if you walk up to your tati and say, hey, tati, I want to be your helper today, that is a mitzvah. If you go up to your big brother or sister, or even your little brother and sister and say, let's learn Torah together, that is a mitzvah. If you put some little coin in its tzedakah box, that is a mitzvah. So all boys and girls, a gute Nacht, schlaf gesundheit, chassidische chalomis, and remember, the most important thing you could do is Torah is the best scheider, but do a mitzvah for another Jew. Love you all. Gute Nacht.